Ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning and welcome here to number 35 Molesworth Drive here in Mulgrave on behalf of both Ray White and also our vendors. Introducing our wonderful Ray White team, Cheah and Shaun Lim. They've been looking after you as they do for approximately half of the homes that are sold in this estate, and certainly a lot of Ray White boards up driving through to the auction today. Anuj is also here to assist buyers. We represent Ray White Real Estate in Glen, Waverley, and wish our vendors and our potential purchasers the very best of luck today with your bidding and competition. The property is 35 Molesworth Drive. You're bidding in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions that were available for your inspection prior to the commencement of today's auction. It is important to point out that the successful bidder here today, upon settlement, we won't be offering vacant possession of the property because there is a fixed term lease agreement in place until the 17th of November of this year, currently returning $2,456 per calendar month. So the vendors, they offer settlement in either 30, 60 or 90 days, but it is important for you to understand that that when you do settle, you'll be taking over the receipt of rents. You won't be entitled to vacant possession of the property. Of course, if you are looking to move into the property at some point, then beyond settlement, we can talk to you about the options that are there for you in order to make sure if you'd like to move in at some point in time beyond the end of the lease, then we can talk you through that process. As I said, the settlement, 30, 60 or 90 days, 10% deposit is what you need to bring forward. 20,000 of that we can accept by transfer today. The balance of the 10% is due on Monday. The rules that you are bidding in accordance, they've been on display. The most important rule is that we can't accept a late bid or offer. Once the property has been knocked down to the successful bidder, the property is sold and we can't reopen the bidding and call for new offers here today. So with many auctions at the moment, buyers are waiting till that last minute, or in some cases they're saying we're out and then they come back in with further bidding, which is perfectly fine, providing that it's done before the property is declared sold. You know that we're playing for keeps when you hear me say the words on the market, and if you've been to any of my auctions, you know that I'll give each and every one of you plenty of time to get your offer in today, and of course confirming before we knock the property down to sell. Well, ladies and gentlemen, they are your bidding terms and conditions. I said Shaun, Rick and Anuj are here to assist you today should you have any questions in relation to the process, but more importantly they're here to assist you with the bidding, to give you that encouragement and to make sure you give yourself the best opportunity to walk away today with a signed contract of sale, to put your property search at an end, whether you're an investor or whether you're looking to take over the lease short term and then looking to occupy. I'm sure you'd appreciate the quality of the fittings and fixtures that have come through. This range of property certainly seems to be a level up and a step up on the first round of properties that were built through the estate, and I'm sure as you appreciate those lovely tiles as you walk through, quality fittings and fixtures in the kitchen and in the bathroom, the layout, the outdoor space there, some covered entertaining, plus the veggie patch that's there that shows you what you can do with the space that is here and available. The amenities as part of the estate are within an easy walking distance, so you can leave your car at home and go up to last piece and enjoy a nice coffee on a Saturday or a Sunday morning. And of course, once you've solved your property quiz and you've purchased a property, then you'll have more time on the weekends to be able to do that. Of course, the Overley's there, the Monash Freeway and Eastlink close by, Waverley Gardens, the Wheelers Hill, Brandon Park shopping, and certainly the Eastlink and Peninsula Link puts you down into the Mornington Peninsula for holiday season in just under an hour. So it is well located here, ladies and gentlemen. You've heard enough from me. The clouds have been providing plenty of rain all morning, coming through in stages. I'm not going to hold you back any further. Who'd like to be the first to open the bidding today? Number 35, Molesworth Drive here in Mulgrave. Buyers, in your hands, opening bid, offer to get us underway. 750, welcome to you and good luck today. At $750,000, at $20,000 rise is what you need to keep moving forward today. At 750, can we say 70 with a hand in the air anywhere now? At 750 in front's the bid, do we say 770 or maybe a high bid from there? At $750,000, the team are here to help you to write the bids down to make it nice and easy for you. At 750, do we say 70 anywhere at all buys? At 750 is the call, are we all done? Surely not. At 750, need 20 on top. Make it 770 anywhere at all buys. At $750,000, well, call once. At $750,000, I'll take 20 at this stage. Need to be 70 in the rise. Keep it moving. 770. Welcome in the lead there temporarily at $770,000. At 90 now, straight back there's the call at 790. I'm happy to take a 10 and round it to 800 if that makes it easy here or anywhere now. At 790, happy to move it to 800, even money the bid. At 8's a call anywhere if you'd like it now. At 790 with Rick's the highest bidder at this stage. Happy to take a little 10 on top to keep you moving along today. At 790 is the call. At 90's bid, do we say 800? Back with you here. 800 now. At 8's bid, do we say 10?
820.
820, strong bidding there. At 820, you're welcome to match 20 on top if you like. At 820 is the call. What about 30 or high bid? At 822 in the competition, more welcome of course. At 820 is the offer with the opening bidder there. At 820. 10 or better bid. 820 is the offer. Would you like to match their 20? A 10. At 830 is the call. At 830, Rick, what do we say now? At 830 is the offer here. 50 now, strong bidding there. At 850, at 50, make it 60 if you like. I'm happy to roll in 10 for you there. At 850, yell at if there's further interest today. At $850,000, what do we say, yes or no? At 50 is the call, Shaun, sir. Can we offer it back for another 10? At 850 is the offer. 850 we've got. Another 10 on top if you like now. 850, happy to take your 10. At 850, make it 60 in the same opportunity everywhere, of course. At $850,000 now the bid. At 850 is the offer, make it 60 in the rise, all better bid. Maybe a big bold bid to 900 on top. At 850, we've got it locked away here. 60 now, Rick. At 860 there. You've been strong in 20s, happy to keep it moving there for you.
70.
70 now, we drop down to 10 and go together at 10. At 870, Rick, maybe some instructions. 70's the call, 80 if you like now. At 70 we've got 870. Two strong bidders at this stage. At $870,000, you've got the highest offer at this point. At 70 is the call, 80 can we offer it here or anywhere at all today. At $870,000 now. At 70's bid. Would you like it back again? 870 is the offer. 880 is the next bid in sequence there if you'd like it on top. At $870,000. 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. Beautiful condition right the way throughout. Turnkey solution if you're an investor. At $870,000. If you're an owner-occupier, you need to wait a little bit longer, but not too long. At $870,000 the call here. At 70 is the bid. Would you like another 10 on top? At $870,000 buys. I'll ask you patience just for a moment. I'll head inside with Rick. We'll get an update for you and we'll be back very soon. Thank you. Patience, ladies and gentlemen. We have, in the meantime, we have had an increased offer from our highest bidder to match the vendor's expectations, $880,000. We can now call the property on the market. We are selling away to the highest bidder from here, ladies and gentlemen, at $880,000. Here's your opportunity. I'm happy to take 5 or better bid from here if that helps anywhere now. At $880,000, you will be the new owner if there's no better bid today. At $880 is the call. What do we say for 5 or better number now? At $880,000 the call. Give you plenty of opportunity to get the offer in today. Let me know if there's further interest here or anywhere at all today. At $880,000, reiterating, 10% deposit, 30, 60, 90 days. Their tenancy through until November this year of $24.56 per calendar month. At $880,000 buyers. 3 calls and away we go and selling now. At $880 for 5 on top. Or better bid anywhere now, ladies and gentlemen. At $880. 5,000 at $885. At $885, do we go to 90? Round it up together straight away now. 90 at $890. Do we say another 5? At $890,000, I'm happy to try something lower if that helps for you as well. At $890,000, tempt me with a 2.5 or 1,000 on top, and we move together there. At $890,000, if not, we sell away to the highest bidder. At $890, need to know your instructions here, Shaun.
5,000.
5,000, $895, and 9 even money we call it here. $895. Do we call it an even 900?
96.
96. 896. Maybe the first to 9 buys today. 896 we've got. 1,000. 97. 897.
900.
900. Good strong bid at 9 the call. At 9's bid, how about 1 on top? At $900,000, I don't mind how we get there today. 1,000 or better offer at 900,000 even money. Yell out on this side if there's interest today. At 9 we've got that locked away, selling away if there's no better bid. 1,000 more. 901, get the next one ready here. 901. 901 is bid. What's that next move, Rick, on top? $901,000 here.
$902.
902. We'll roll together in one. Another one, 903. 903 we've got. 903, don't miss it here and now, buyers. We are in the market and selling away to the best bidder at $903,000. All done. Back to the search. We can't keep coming up with them for you. At 903 is the bid. What about a half? Half. I should think so. 903.5. And a half straight back at 4. At 904. 905. Strong bid again at 905. And a half. 905, 500. 905 and a half. Are we sure? Definitely this time. At 905 and a half. Give everyone else that opportunity again. At 905 and a half. Half or better bid will keep you in it. If not, we sell away in front here at $905,500 once. At 905 and a half. Definitely. Second time, we sell away $905,500 on the third and final call. We're selling. We're sold, and congratulations.